Right then, chaps. Well, Jesus, we've got a few masks pop up lately, haven't we? And just checking the old phone screen again. There you go. I can hear cats, little gits. Just so I know what's on my screen and where I'm holding the mask, etc. But I like the old fisheye lens. It's all right. Oh, can't I? Anyway, chaps. So, in recent time, more masks have come through this front door that is at, funnily enough, front of our house. So what masks have we got then? The hen's teeth of masks. Tim Dufresne's favourite saying there. Still screaming in Michigan, basically. Username, the last time I remember. So yes, the hen's teeth of masks. And basically I think a lot of fans have asked this in recent years. In 2011, latex or soft PVC or whatever you want to call them, basically the EU stamped original post screen 3 masks. That's when they was probably the most common, in between that and screen 4. So 2011 these started getting sort of slightly rarer. I remember I came across one by accident. There was a chap in Hucknall in Nottingham, which was basically a drive across town for me then. He had a box of masks on eBay, 30 quid. He had ASIS in there, GhostFace I believe. The new tag at the time was only a year old, the new logo dark red tag. And yeah, I remember going to pick these masks up and thinking, God, that year I'd only seen certain types of masks. I can't remember exactly which ones, but zombies, scarecrows. I think that's when the ultralights come. There were deluxes, of course, and I do believe the T-stamp was found in America, and I know it was because I've got it sat up here now in trade with another fan last year, and it took a while for that trade to go through as well because sort of put it on hold a few times. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is these latex EU moulds were becoming rarer. What's that one? There you go, we've got 2 here. We have 2. So what we got here? 2010. So last time I remember buying a few from Crusader Party in Nottingham. We got more on them in a little bit as well, because we got good news from them chaps. But this, what we got here? So yeah, 2011. I mean, this isn't the actual one. I've still got it upstairs in the storage box, I think, in the loft. But 2011, these chaps. This, I don't know, there's something up with this one. You can't really see much on this camera. The light's not too good here tonight. We've got peeing down with rain outside. It's dark, and it's not as good as when I've got the blinds tilted and it's daylight. So the light's not too good. But here we are. East Unlimited ink. Made in China. Keep it down. Bloody cat. And yeah, basically GhostFace tag here. Now this particular one, bit of advertising here. This particular one I got last year. So this has been sat in a shop since 2011 in Real Life Fancy Dress in Stoke-on-Trent. Chap I knew there, saw the website pre-Scream 4 in 2010. I went up to see him. He had a place in Kidsgrove, Stoke-on-Trent, which is a suburb of Stoke-on-Trent for those that may think Kidsgrove. But yeah, these chaps were ordered by a chap called Jamie, and then a year after, I can't remember when, but he moved, and he still had stock of Ghostface. So last year I went to see him. So yeah, I'll have that. I think I took 2 more as well, and I took a set of Scary Movies, a set of 3. Scary Movies of 2016 manufacture date. These chaps, all of them I got were 2011. But come back to this mould. These were basically when these were starting to slowly die out. So let's set them up here for a minute. So 2011 EU, doesn't matter, EU stamp. See if we see it better on this one. There you go, just see a bit on the letters there in the light. But yes, this EU stamp, this come from XELA, fan online on Facebook, and he had a batch of these brand spanking new, even the tag's still brand new to the touch. So these are nice, really bright white. There isn't an ultra white, but EU stamp, oh beautiful span vanilla. But again, these EU stamps. So 2011, found them by mistake. Oh, of course I've got that over 2011 there and two others that I bought last year. But 2011 they started going, and then 2012 came, and I don't remember looking myself. I wasn't a collector of every mass type I could get on every single year or manufacturing date on the tag until after 2013. I thought, well, I'm going to start trying to get some zombies, some ultra whites, some EU molds, you know, every year. Not necessarily the bleedings, because I believe once you've got a bleeding mass, you've got a bleeding mass. Whether it's 2010 manufacture, whether it's 2014 manufacture date. End of the day, the bleeding mass I've always sort of kept limited. I've got a zombie one, a plain one in the old black ASIS packaging. I've got a new plain bleeding mask in a newer logo packaging, you know, the red maroon sort of card around it, and I've also got ones with a big card thick tag on them. But it's only the main normal size, I'll say, wearable mask that I'm collecting. So 11 latex mask, 2012 I didn't bother, 2013 didn't bother, 2014 didn't bother, 2015 the missus found some by mistake, and there's a couple up here. And they were found in a shop in Nottingham called Love You Babes, which is a strange name, but they're still going. They had ultra whites last year because I sent Mrs. in, so if you go by, have a gander. She snapped a picture, ultra whites everywhere. I don't mind an ultra white. I said, yeah, grab us a couple. So she got me a couple. I do believe, yeah, these are 2016 as well. But yeah, last year I managed to get a hell of a lot of ultra whites via a friend. So look, you know, tag some extra boxes on your order, there's the cash. And I think I ended up with about 12, 21, about 36 ultra whites, because I was going to do something with Mummy's site, but in the end I can't remember why I didn't do it. I couldn't remember. I don't think I could come up with anything good enough for people to want to do a contest or whatever it was I was thinking at the time. I don't know, but I'm still lumbered now with loads of 2016 ultra whites. So if anyone wants 2016 ultra white, you're going to pay your postage. Give us a nudge on the contact link on the website. Some of them say Jan to March 2016, yet the inside label in the shroud says April to June 2015, so we've got a bit of a mix on that one. Inner labels not matching the tag date, and on the rest of them the dates both match. Inner labels on the shroud and tag date match, which is I think Jan to March 2016. So when it comes to, again, these EU latex masks, back on the subject here, basically these are getting rarer and rarer now, and I've recently emailed RJ this about this, and I've spoke to him on the phone as well. So look, the EU mould, you know, do you know which one I mean? He says, yeah, I know which one I mean. It says, you know, these are limited ink, made in China, back of the chin. The one before the bright ultra whites, because when I say ultra whites to RJ, I think, does he know what I mean? And then I say the stampless chins. He goes, yeah, I know, and he understands. I says, the EU, you know, what is going on with them? Are they still made? Because they've been seen at the Expo show this year, 2017, January Expo show. A fan, I believe, I put it on Twitter at the time, a fan's brother or something had been there, and he'd been there and he purposely took a picture of the bottom of the chin, says, look, they're still made. So I was like, yeah. And last year, these things, again, the hen's teeth of mass types at the minute, only a few of them appeared on eBay.com, which of course is basically USA eBay. And I remember other chaps, other fan Tim, he got some for me. I said, look, put two onto this trade we were doing. I think he got a couple, someone else got a couple off him, I'm not sure. But basically one seller on eBay USA, last year, I'll get my words out in a minute. That's it, on the whole of that eBay, where eBay.com there's loads of GhostFace and what they call screen masks. You know, there's loads of listings, fearsomes, fantastics if you're lucky, but be prepared to pay for them. Most of them are going to be untagged. So yeah, 2015 found by mistake, 2016 one sell on eBay, 2017 was like, oh god, 2017, what's going to happen in 2017? I've asked EJ, I've asked RJ, and he says that they're still made, and he's basically said they're still made, not as many, and it depends on who's ordering them as to who gets them. I believe he meant countries in that respect. He didn't say that, but that's what I assume myself. So eBay comes up before Halloween in the UK, and it's not that exciting on UK eBay. It's always the same every single year. Halloween does not happen, or at least start to happen, until the very earliest of the end of September, which is a bit of a git because we keep seeing all these USA fans. Hey, I found a devil, I found a skelly face. Hey, look, I found a hard white PU mask. Hey, look, set of metallics. Oh, you lucky so-and-sos. Oh, sorry, my finger come apart there. But yeah, it's good. You know, USA, you get it good because there's a hell of a lot more choice over there. And I appreciate that from seeing fans post online, not every person in every state has 50 or 60 shops around them and they're spoilt for choice. Some of them have to travel across states, sometimes for a couple of hours at least, you know. And basically, they've got to put the effort in to find them. Thank you. My mother. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's carry this on. We're not going to edit this. So yeah, basically, fans that do make the effort, they come across Skelly Face, they come across Devil Face, and they come across the hard plastic PU GhostFace mask, which is what they're described as on Funworld's site and also in the UK distributor's Palmer's catalogue. Hard PU mask is what they're basically called, which is basically one of these chaps. Of course, the same as last year's mould for the 25th. So silver chrome we know already. The Devil, I do believe we're going to compare in a minute, is based off this mould, just with horns added, of course. And the white PU mask I've got down here, I think you can just see him on the camera. The white one here, Devil you can't miss with the horns sticking up. So I believe these are all off the same mould, and yeah, why not? Why not? Now some fans last year absolutely love these. Well, loads of fans absolutely love these. And some, because you always get them, had a little moan. Oh, the hood this, the hood that, or it's not attached on the side there, but it's actually pulled down and attached, you know. End of the day, to me, it's this particular version at least, it's a collector's piece. So myself, I'm not going to go around running the streets scaring people, because I can do that without a mask anyway. But I know, look at it, man, I can't help how I look. What can I say, my dad was an ugly git, yet he still pulls women, and I still don't know how that's possible. But yeah, I didn't get much of my mother's genes. I got 60-40 dad's way, I think. Anyway, back to the mask. This, to me, collector's piece. Stays on the shelf in the box. Gets a dust now and again because they do get dusted. Well, there you go. Aye. And that's how it is. So, Fun World, basically, I don't know, it was RJ, Alan, Stanley, God knows, whoever. So let's make a couple more masks off this mould. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got a mask mould sat there, you've got to make use of it, I suppose. So it's my belief, I'm going to compare them in a minute, that Devil Face and this new GhostFace version that's a hard PU mask as well, I do believe they're off the same mould. But with regards, just getting back to finish this topic off, the EUs. So this is your 2010 black and red tag. And this come from Switzerland fan, and basically it's got on the back here, Hamburg, made in China, a word I can't even pronounce beginning with V. If any of you fans have got these, you'll know what I mean, this label on it. Basically stuck over the top of the normal tag and the normal barcode. So that brings me to the hen's teeth. Oh yes, so I do love to say that, the hen's teeth have masked this year, I believe. So this, it's not super smooth, it's like got a rough feel to it because it's, you know, sort of fresh out of the factory sort of thing. But this, And again, Jan to March 2017 here. On the old barcode. I don't think this camera focuses as well as my Sony one I've got, so I might have to change this in future. But yeah, very plain tag, no net contents, no one mask or mosque in the French text. A scene in motion picture screen 4, GhostFace, VLR of course, and the fun world, and that's it, plain. On the back you've got a load of text up here, which is something I've not seen before too much. And your normal copyright, and of course the barcode. Now the barcode is different. We've got an item number that's different to the normal 9206 or 9206S, and we have a lot number which is different because they're not normally on there. And also most masks at the minute are made in this Guangdong, if that's right, China, whereas this one's made in Yingjiang, Guangdong, China, 1706 Rex 39. Now this Rex doesn't always appear on mask barcodes. Anyone still watching though, thank you. But basically this chap was ordered after me messaging the hell, copying and pasting. I wrote a massive long message explaining what an ultrawide was and an EU stamp. I put that out from ghostface.co.uk, sent it to about 50 eBay sellers, just at a guess, must be around there. Only one seller came back, which is sadly he's sold out at the minute, probably because I've just took the last of them off his hands. Good news is they're getting more on October the 1st, and I've got a very good feeling they're going to be these again. So these come from, I think it's Lingden or Lingen, I can't remember this. What did it say on the back? I think it comes from Lingden, Germany. I think it's on this tag actually. Lingen, L-I-N-G-E-N, Germany. So anyway, I emailed this message to this eBay seller. He got back, says, yeah, let me have a look because the stock's not to hand. I said, okay. So, oh, beautiful vanilla as well. Let me put it back up here because I'm going to wreck the tag at this rate. So this eBay seller comes back, and I will be putting a link up when they get the stock back in. I'm not keeping it to myself. But there's no point at the minute because there's none on there. It is basically sold out. So it comes back, yeah, we've got this. It's got Easter Limited on the chin. It's got the manufacturing date because I wanted 2017. If they'd have had 2016s, I'd have had them. But 2017 was the goal. Also for other collectors that I've said, I'd you know, I would find a couple and I'd buy a bunch of them up so I could share them out. Basically still have a few left if anyone else wants them, you know, just give me a nudge. So this chap in Germany, yeah, it's Germany stock, it'll be with you in a few days. And I remember getting this box and thinking, geez, it better be latex masks. I hope he hasn't told me the wrong info, because the eBay was a UK eBay, but the stock was from Germany. I was thinking, God, are they both the same thing? And thankfully they were. We got 6 masks. I've ordered another 3 since, and then that's it. The chap on the phone will actually phone up this helpline, says, oh yeah, we've only got 9. The trouble is these 2017s on this particular seller eBay, they're expensive masks. So what do you mean by that? Get on with it. Yeah, I know. Well, if you go on eBay, you can pick up real legitimate ultrawide, definitely loads of these. I've seen these for £5, £6 with postage. And that, you know, when they're that price, I buy loads, you know, for the sake of in the future fans may want to trade or be after a certain year. And if they don't want them, I'm happy to have them in a box here, I don't care. I like loads of masks in the old collection, just for future bargaining or trading. It doesn't really matter. I like a few masks around me. As you can probably see in the old camera, fantastic, fearsome, ASIS, GhostFace watermark tag, white sparkle metallic on the very end there. Where is it? Get your finger right. Yes, this chap. Foam mask, zombie mask, metallics, 2060. Yeah, it goes on and on, doesn't it? So basically, these 2017 EU molds. Let's get back to it. Are available, or have been available. They only had 9. Yeah, when I look on the website, it says, oh, they've been available since April 2017. I said, what? So I know that those masks come, I think they come in cases of 48, which is 4 little boxes of 12 basically. And he said there were 9 left. So someone somewhere has been getting them, probably just German fans, I don't know. Because I've not seen this particular eBay listing until now, Halloween. Some people do that, they get the stock, leave it there, say right, that's ready for Halloween, then we'll list the damn thing. So the 2017 EU latex, hopefully back in stock October the 1st on this link that I will put up once I've got confirmation from him. And then the thing is, there's going to be a problem. Oh, what's that? Bloody hell, we get on a bit on this one. Yeah, I know. Well, on their actual website, which again I'll say at the right time because there's nothing on there at the minute for GhostFace masks. There's a listing, but they're sold out. So on this website, and it's very strange because it's a UK listed website, yet all their stock, every single bit of stock, bloody mask, t-shirt, trousers, other merchandise that isn't even Halloween related, is apparently, according to the chap on the phone, in Germany. What I do not know, their returns address is somewhere in the UK. Have I got my camera up? Oh God, I've got my camera up there. It's better sound on my Sony. Yeah, so October the 1st, so yeah, more due October the 1st, don't worry, if you need more. So okay. Says, well, I've got a feeling some fans will be coming your way, but again, I've found a small problem. So if you go to the bottom of this site and you see a load of links, about 3 columns of links, 2 or 3, and it says website Europe, website Germany, website Switzerland, website UK, website... In all these different areas you can order from this website, apart from one. Looks like many places in the world, they've got all these links stating, you know, like Swedish part of the website, Romanian part of the website, whatever it is, I can't remember. But there's loads, but USA is missing. So again, welcome to our world, USA fans. When you can get metallics, we can't. When we can get 2017 EU molds, you can't, not from this side at least. So again, a message on my site or on the Facebook if I'm on there, on your Facebook, and we'll see what we can sort out. I've had to join this website and pay a member's fee and subscribe to a newsletter and do something else, I forget what it was, just to get these percentage discounts, I think 10% discount. So these masks in English money, these EU 17 latex, as I'm calling them, are £13 each. Then you've got to add your postage if you're buying off their eBay account. But with me being on their site now as a registered sort of member with this backstage thing, whatever it is that's added on, I now get free shipping. So basically, if someone's struggling for these EU 2017s, then I can get them delivered to me for free, but you're going to have to pay your postage if you're a USA fan to you. So you've got £13 English money of mask, whatever postage it is to America if someone's after them. Basically, if you're in another country, check the site when I put the link up on October the 1st. And you may be able to join up yourself. If you want to join up, you might want to buy a load of stuff off the site and just have a few masks on top of it. But again, there's going to be fees if you don't join. If you do it via the website, then you know you can purchase your masks and join it or do whatever you do, but you're going to have shipping fees one way or another. Get my words out in a minute. So that's it basically for the latex mask. Now if you want an ultra white mask, well, there you go. These things are everywhere, as we know now. Got a couple here. These were from Amazon, from Party Delights, I believe these came from, the seller. And I thought, yeah, I get a couple of 2017s. It says on the description, brand new stock. No, it's not. It's 2016. So I've been going to start messaging sellers again, see who's got 2017 stock. And as much as these have become not liked with some fans, I like them. I think they're okay. But again, I like to get a couple of these each year with each manufacturing date on. So I'll probably get, I don't know, 2 or maybe 4 2017s, and they'll sit here. 2 fully intending to keep, and 2 maybe for trading or etc. You know, if someone finds the particular shape of it is what they want and that's what they want to trade for. Some look at the shape, go, I don't really care. Others look at it and go, oh, it's got a certain shape to it. It looks like a fearsome, looks like a fantastic. Yeah, I love that. Again, who knows, eh? Who knows? I remember putting, I think I got 4 of these from Switzerland. I think it was. I remember putting these on a picture message with someone who's interested in a couple, because I got, again, more of these on purpose for the purpose of trading. And I put all these side by side, there wasn't too much difference. I was like, yeah, the 2 in the middle. I was like, okay then, yeah. Funny how people sort of look at it, see a certain look to them and they want it. And I do it myself, and I know other fans do it as well. So yeah, strange how we all sort of look at them and they just have a certain distinctive look about them, don't they? So, comparison time, chaps. Oh, definitely. I haven't had this out in a while, but yeah, definitely from looking at it now, this is same mould. So this is your silver chrome. Oh yes. You got a thing in. Oh, you've got a string in the bottom as well. So the one thing with these hard plastic PU masks, as they are called, I'm noticing all these types have got matte black paint. Nose, mouth. Yeah, very nice mesh on the eyes as well. And all, I think they've all got the same material hood. But the main things with these is some fans have moaned is this little gap here. I mean, I haven't got a problem with it myself, but I'm noticing with all these types now, the Devil, the white version of this, and of course Mr. Chrome, there's a little hole in the bottom of the chin where, there it is, basically that attaches there, and there's another one I believe, there's 2 at the side, this must be, oh yeah, where the stitching comes down the side of the mask when you pull the shroud. This one's thicker, I can feel this is thicker. Saying that. Oh no, they're not. I tell you what, I think the hard white mask. This. No, I think they're the same. But yeah, basically it's stitched down to where my thumb is on both sides. Yeah, the main one on the bottom of the chin here on the mask is where it attaches on the bottom, so people can't see your neck when you do wear these, if you wear them. So a bit of comparison then. Silver chrome against, I've unhooked the tag from this, which I didn't want to do, but it's still got the barbs on it. They're still there. April to June 2017. Made in Dongguan. Not the Guangdong, the Dongguan, this one. So a different factory. And I think, are you made the same, mate? Are you made in the same place? Yeah, so, well I should hope so. Silver chrome mask made in the same place. So, here we go, a bit of comparison. Yeah, you're okay, aren't you, mate? You slide out. Oh, he slides right over the top of him. But you know what? I've seen these on fan pictures, not too often lately, but you know, fans have found them in America, and I don't think they're super keen on them. But I like this. This is nice. I love the darkness of those eyes, and it's not just because I've got it over Mr. Chrome behind. But I noticed this earlier when I opened it. I thought, God, look at them eyes. They're massive. But it's not always a bad thing. Nose has got a good paint job. Nice matte black on the Mr. Mouth. And yeah, it's definitely the same mould. And again, let's put the chrome down. There's your attachment on the bottom there. You see that a bit more than the chrome one. Stops just there. There you go. And this side it stops down the same space. And inside we have the label. April to June 2017, blah blah blah. 9206S on the code, which is strange because that's same as an ultrawhite. And many other versions in the past as well. I remember RJ saying 9206S was always screen, basically, that's what it meant. 9206, I think it was pre-screen if I remember right, although these days the main 39206, the end of the barcode, that's the norm on many GhostFace masks, past and present. But again, same quality shroud as Mr. Silver Chrome, and basically same mask, just in white, nice black eyes, and an okay paint job, I like that. But what do you say is the devil? So, Mr. Devil here, again, it is the same mould. Let's put the other in, mate. Oh yes, nice fit over the top there, easily stacked. Unless you're putting another devil on top, then it's horn to horn, isn't it? But yeah. So devil is the same, but just before we move on from the white, let's show you the inside. Oh, you hear him clonking about, can't you? So inside now, similarities to the Scarecrow, because we've got a nice big T. Let's see if you can see it. The light's horrible in here at the minute. Big T foam pad and black. God, dear, that's thick as well. That's thick. I wore this earlier, get the cat scare. I know. And it was a his daft little wow he does in his moan. Elastic strap inside. But yeah, it was actually very comfy. I was, what's this going to feel like? It's hard plastic mask here, but it was alright. And yeah, big one foam pad I could feel down the bottom here, the bottom of the mouth. Feel that here. But it wasn't annoying, it was just doing what it was meant to do, holding the mask on the head. But it was alright, it was all good. But when I looked at the inside of the devil, I was like, bloody hell, that's a bit complex, isn't it? So I'll stack you on top of the chrome, mate. Let's have a look at devil. Devil's face. One of the barbs has come off this. It's unhooked from the actual fabric. So the barb actually has not broken. It can be put back through the hole, but for the minute I'm just going to leave him. So Mr. Devil here, basically, like, they are solid horns, but very light as well. I feel they're really not much to them weight wise, not like they're going to be anyway. But again, matte black paint, bit of a sheen on this one compared to the white one's just a bit more matte. It's weird. This one's got a little bit more of a sheen. Nice black nose, black eyes of course. Very nice mesh on the eyes again. Nice and dark. What do we have here? So item 93333, which is basically the mask selection, which is the white mask, the devil and the skelly face. I haven't got the skelly at the minute. I have it ordered with another site, but it's not with me at this time. But there's a few ordered, to be honest. Just in case, again, fans get struggling and they can't find them, then hopefully I'll be a bit of a safety net. So yeah, I've got a couple more. Go and get them. So yeah. Horns, Mrs. coming earlier. Those horns are pointing the wrong way. You what? The horns should be pointing the other way. Whatever. Myself, I don't know what she's on about. So inside here, 93333D, obviously D for devil. Oi, quit it! April to June 2017 manufacturing. And we have the same thing, Mr. T. You can see this more because it's on the mask in the background. A T-shaped foam pad there, again very thick, quite comfy. And you can just see how the horns are in there. You see that there? Basically square at the back. And then glued in, and you can see the glue as well, but it doesn't bother me. And again, just looking from the seam marks and the lines, definitely same mould as the chrome. Basically the same mask, just with horns added on top. So we've got a couple of these chaps. I'm going to pick him up by his horns so he doesn't strain the shroud, but yeah. I was looking at my phone screen making sure I'm not covering anything. Yeah, two nice devils there. Devil face as inspired by GhostFace, these ones. And it makes a point of that on the back of the tag. Basically inspired by, I should say. Inspired by GhostFace. I do remember RJ saying he wanted this mask to sort of stand alone and people not to confuse it, saying like GhostFace Devil or anything. If I remember right, it's something along those lines. But basically, Devil Face was a separate mask type. So it wasn't GhostFace Devil or Red GhostFace Devil or anything daft. Purely as it says on the tag. There you go, Devil Face. Skelly Face, of course, the same, but Skelly Face is not based off GhostFace, is it? Not directly like this one. Although there are similar features in, of course, the layout, the shape of the eyes being similar, and the mouth being elongated as well. But still a good one, Skelly, looks good. I look forward to seeing one. But yeah, Mr. Devil, again, of course, stampless chin because that's how they are. But I do like this white one. Something eerie about that one. It's those big eyes. You get it at the right angle, and it also looks like a little bit similar shape to the ODUs that we're sadly seeing a bit less of. Yeah, when you look at them side by side, Chromie, your white, and Mr. Devil Face. I can only assume that the Skelly Face is similar size in overall length, etc. But again, let's plonk them down for the minute. Watch the horns here, mate. Let's put Mr. Chrome back in his box. In you go. Certificate. Bloody getting in the way. God almighty, let's do this the easy way. There you go. And put him at the back. He's in. That's the main thing. Let's put him back up there. Up you go, Squire. Hi. So there you go, chaps. That's basically the end of this video for the minute. You've basically just wanted to do a sort of small review on the new hard PU masks. I say I've not got Skelly Face at the minute, but it'll be coming soon, hopefully. I do know from the UK distributors that deliveries are out at the minute. Some have got them. Now these ones, as soon as I posted these online, what do you think happened? Well, it's easy, isn't it? Where'd you get them? Where'd you get them? So this particular chap came from a website that's on my latest news article. We've got the listings for the US shops and the UK shops. There's one called Hollywood Fancy Dress. This is in Bournemouth, Poole and Southampton, which are all southern region of the UK. And they made me laugh the other day when I was asking if they had EU stamps, because they said, oh, could you just come in and have a look? And I said, yeah, alright, I'll drive a couple 100 miles. When someone on the end of a phone can just tell me whether it's stampless chin or not. So I give them the credit there, they've been very helpful. They said, put me on hold a couple of times, went and got the white mask and any other mask they got, told me the manufacturing dates on them, the description. Basically they've got ultra whites. And then the distributor said, oh yes, of course they've got the Devils, and basically the PU mask selection, they've got them, Skelly Face Devil and this chap. I do like this. So, how was that? Sound like a moped outside or something. Sound like he's run out of battery. Anyway, yeah, I was told that I was getting these in, but my first sort of interest on this Hollywood Fancy Dress, which is hollywood.uk.com, you go into that web address. and I typed in there Ghostface and Scream, or both at the same time, and it brought up all the results for basically what they did. And would you know it, Scarecrow mask came up, so I thought, I'm having a couple of them. So ordered a couple of Scarecrows, all went through, email come through, confirmation, yes Mr. Wagstaff, blah blah blah. And then about 2 hours later, somewhere around there, unfortunately we do not have this in stock. It appears to be over on the website, there are no Scarecrows. I said, bloody hell. So I says, alright, I says, keep the payment for the minute. I know you're getting these chaps and the devils and the skellies. I says, but keep a couple of devils at that time to one side, because I didn't know for sure at that time that these hard PU masks were definitely in that selection. So I said, just keep me a couple of devils. Says, alright then, we'll notify you as soon as they come in. I thought, okay, we'll see about that, and they did. So got notified. Lady on the phone yesterday. I said, this is yesterday and I've got them now. Lady on the phone says, yeah, blah, I've got your devils, is that okay, shall we send them up? I said, hang on a minute, before you do anything, can you just check this new delivery? It would literally just come in, and she was ringing me up. Well, I'd rang them after she'd emailed confirming it, and she answers the phone. Oh yeah, the stock's actually not with me, but they're in the so and so shop, Southampton, I think. I says, okay. She says, let me ring and just confirm. I said, I want to know if this white mask is a hard plastic mask. So she rings back a couple of minutes later, oh yeah, it is a hard mask, would you want one as well? I says, yes, put one of them on top, tell me the difference and send an invoice. So they did that, invoice came, £5 difference just on top of what I paid for 2 Scarecrows. So I got 2 devils, hard PU plastic. I don't know why I didn't go with a Skelly at this time, because I've got them. But I thought, I've got another order with someone else for some of them, and some more devils and some more of these. So I thought, I'll leave it for now. I want to see Ghostface at the minute. And yeah, the day after today, which is the 12th of September, and here they are. And that was super quick bloody postage, so hollywood.uk.com. At this time of this recording, these are not listed on their site. This one, the Devil, the Skelly, nothing's on there. Mad About Horror, they're listed on there, but it's like the 25th last year where they had them listed with no pre-order, but it just says sold out. So I can only assume they're still waiting for stock. But Mad About Horror only get the Devils and the Skellies, they're not getting these. And then the other listings on there, Crusader Party, which is Nottingham, not far from me, and they're getting all the selection, along with every other listed website on that new article, the latest article on the news page on my site. All of them, apart from Mad About Horror, are getting this selection, the 3 types of masks, Skelly, Devil and Ghostface, the hard version, if you want to put it that way, the hard PU plastic. So get on there, get checking the sites daily. I check them all the time. There's nothing listed on any of them at this time, not that I've seen, unless someone's just put them up now and I've not got the computer on. But they will be appearing on there, you will be able to order them. I've been given, what, 6 or 7 listings of sites, but the Palmers, the distributors, say, oh, this place is up in Scotland that we got them. So don't fret. But the only thing is these mass selections, 1 box of 12 masks is 8 of these, 2 Devils and 2 Skellies. So you're going to be a bit limited on the Devils and Skellies if there's a lot of fans out there rushing to get them. There will be a lot more of these than there are of them. So all I can say is keep checking them sites, get on it. As soon as you see them for order, get it. Now, one of the places I linked to, called Carnival Costumes, is not getting these. Apparently he want to wear them. I don't know why, don't know the full story, but he did not know about them. Whereas yes, last year Carnival Costumes had the silver chrome. Took them I don't know, a couple of weeks longer to get them, but they got them. And then he sold out almost instantly, and then he got a few more, and then he sold out, and then that's it, no more been seen apart from eBay. But yeah, these chaps there'll be more of than the Devils and the Skelly. The only thing that worries me is the websites. I hope that they're going to look at what they've got and not just go off barcodes, because this could get confusing with people buying. So 9206S of this could mean ultralight, could mean this, could mean other versions of the mass. Basically, I think 06. Oh, it's 9. Yeah, I'm just looking at my foam one back there. Mr. Foam with black and red tag. He is actually item 9206. But yeah, 9206S can mean a few of this mass type. Basically, I think even the latex EU's 9206S. I'm sure they'll. So yeah, I just hope that websites state that basically they're a hard PU mask or a foam mask or a soft PVC mask. You know, basically I hope they separate them, so to speak, so people don't end up with what they don't want. Some might get an EU and go, oh yeah, I'll have that, and others might get an ultralight, go, I don't want that, and others might get this and go, well, one was okay but I didn't want 3. But you know, all I can say is keep an eye, ask as many questions. This is what I put on the mass page with buy mass section. Ask questions. If they want to sell to you, they'll answer the questions and you'll end up with what you want. If they don't answer you, then don't give them your money. That's all I can say. Phone one chap today, eBay, sent in that detailed message, stampless chin, EU chin, difference between mass, have you got this, have you got that? Didn't understand. You know, detailed it enough. So I phoned back and he come on the phone, really understanding chap. Yeah, hang on there. I'll go into the warehouse now, and he's here on the phone, puts me on hold for 2 minutes. Okay, I'm at the section now, I've got a box in front of me, I've got bleedings, and I've got these white ones with nothing on the back of the chin. I says, alright, you've got bleeding mass and ultra whites. So, didn't have what I wanted. I've seen if he had EU 2017s, or even EU 2016s, don't matter. But he didn't. But yeah, these chaps, there'll be more of them, the devils and the skellies at this time. My question that I've got to ask RJ is, are these a one-off for this year, or are they going to be seen more in future, along with the devils and the skellyface? I'm guessing skellyface is going to be here to stay. Devil face I'm not sure about, and this chap I'm not sure about. I don't know whether they're just testing the water and see what the feedback is, or whether these are now a permanent fixture in the GhostFace selection. But yeah, on the overall picture of these, on Funworld's site and many other people that use the picture now, of course it's a reshoot mask in the background for this, and it's a devil in the skelly face as they normally are. The only other question is from fans that I've heard is what about the devil face and skelly face costumes? Not seen any yet. Again, it's for the UK, it's way too early to check. I did a Google search and I've come across skelly face costumes in child size, and I think it was purecostumes.com or .co.uk. It's one of the two. Look up pure costumes, or just type skelly face costume and it comes up in the results. Devil face costume I've not seen anywhere at this time, and I do believe that there is only the black devil face costume. And although there was a red shrouded devil face at the expo show and also at the Palmer's one a few months after January in the UK, in Birmingham I believe it was, the red shrouded versions don't exist for general sale as far as we know. A chap from Funworld called Frank McGovern, who designed Skellyface, good job Frank, he put a comment up on a Facebook group. There's only one that I know of him being in, I think, for the Screaming Ghostface crowd. And basically I put a picture of the red devil up that someone had snapped. I think Mad About Hover got it and sent it me. And he says as far as we know they just made samples and they're not being produced. So it is only black shroud devil face masks and not red shroud. And of course the ghost face and the skelly face. But apart from that, chaps, enough of this rambling. Just looking around at the mass and whatever else and thinking, what have I forgot, what have I missed? At this time I don't think there's anything we forgot. But as I say, 12th of September as I record this, we've got 3 more weeks easy in the UK before anything appears. I did get a question on the website saying hello, and I recognised the name, old sort of contact on the emails. Fans saying, look, Asda doing the mask this year, so I've been on Asda Direct. If you want to check what Asda are going to be selling, look up Asda Direct. I think it's direct.asda.com or something. It will come up in Google results, or asda.direct.com. I can't remember which way around it is. Look up on Google Asda Direct and basically go on that site And oh yeah, my Google activations come back on the phone again because I've just said Google has to donate. Got to turn that damn thing off. So yeah, look and type in the search bar screen mask, because sadly that's what Asda call them. If you want to type Ghostface mask, type that in, but I've checked recently, a couple of days ago, and there's nothing coming up. Normally with Asda, I say normally, if they're having it for in for Halloween, you'll see it on the website probably a month before. And 2011, 12 and 13 I was doing that check-in and it was always coming up. They'd have the bleeding type and the glow types, of course, and there'd even be a few kids types at that time, along with some bleedings and some zombies at one point. I don't believe they ever had the scarecrow either, which is a bit of a pain in the backside, but you know, time's come and gone and scarecrows are rare now as well. So basically at this time I can't confirm, but I'm pretty sure that Asda's not going to have them in the UK again this year, which is a shame, because when you think about it, Asda was ordering them and they were the glow types like we saw in the deluxe hoods, and to see him in the normal shroud, that was the only way you could see him without a deluxe hood at the time in 2011, 12 and 13. Of course the deluxe was mainly 2011 and some in 2012, and then they stopped. But yeah, the Asda mask again now becoming like the EU latex, the hen's teeth of mask, which, as I say, is a shame, because when Asda order them they don't realise it, and I don't think they care, to be honest, as long as they sell them, is that they're creating another type. Because to my knowledge, when Asda have ordered them, no one else has had those glow masks with the normal shroud. So again, Asda accidentally created a sort of rare type now. Myself, at the time, I knew that at one point they was going to stop doing masks, because with Screen 4 fizzling out and being from cinemas and DVD and Blu-ray, it goes quiet, doesn't it, and it's just part of a box set. So I purposely brought a lot of 2011 Asdas, a lot of 2012 Asdas and a lot of 2013 Asda glows, and I've still got some now. So again, if people want to suggest a trade or buying a mask, contact link on my site, Ghostface mask on the tick box, and put what you want to put. But I always keep them for reasons of trade. I always buy a few of each mask every year when I can. I just wish I'd done it more in 2012, 13 and 14. It was 15 onwards I started thinking, well, I'll get a few of them and a few of these and a few of them. So yeah, I mean, this at the minute, that's the only one I've got. Got a couple more coming. The Devils, I've got 2 here. I've got another 4 or 5, I think, another 6 maybe. The EUs, alright, this is the 2010 one, the other ones are up here. But these, I currently have 6, couple are spoken for, and I've got another 3 on the way. And again, the delivery is coming back to that site, and I will provide the site link and the eBay link if they've got these masks on October the 1st. If they can confirm, say, yep, we got them again, I'll whack up the links and get on it, get buying. And say, most of the fans in most of the countries, from what I can tell with the website, you shouldn't have no trouble buying, whether you join the membership thing or not. But USA, you're going to have problems. So either email them and ask, or as I say, ask a UK fan, whether it's me or whether it's someone else you know. Just say, look, on a couple of EU 2017s, get on it and see what you can grab. But however many they're getting, I don't know. I can only guess 48 minimum, because I think that's how they come, like 4 in one case. 4 little boxes of 12 in one big box, and that's how it is. But I don't know how many they've ordered. I have emailed them separately, basically saying what they're getting is rare to some of his fans now, but I've had no response back as yet. I think they probably read it all and think, God, he's a bit over the top, innit? But I don't know, chaps, I don't know. Basically, I've got to end it here because I think we've gone on a bit too long as it is. So just looking at me parcels and thinking what I've got here. I haven't missed anything, have I? Oh, one last thing. Where are you? There he is. So these chaps. Yeah, Ghostface bottle opener. Now what we got here? Manufacturing date Jan to March 2012. So we have got another one that's 2011. I don't know, may not. maybe not. These have appeared on, I think it was German or Dutch eBay link recently. Fan called Marcos, I think it is. Can't remember his last name now. I see it in my head, but I can't spell it. He basically said, "Hey, look, I've got a bottle opener. Here's the link." And I clicked this link, and it was some sort of Dutch version of eBay or something. Basically, it was all in a different language. I had to press translate on Google Chrome, and I sent a message to the eBay seller. Says, "Look, can't get these in UK. Any chance you could make them available? Because they only had the shipping set to whatever countries it was that was limited." So a message, he says, yeah, no problem, blah blah blah. Message back, I'll make the alteration, you can buy it. And what that? £2 4 each. English money, £2 4. And I think postage was about £3 or £4. Under £10 for one of them easily. So I had a couple of them. One's gone up to a mate, Dean. I've got one here. I've got another one in the loft because I wanted to have two. So I always like to get a couple of everything. So yeah, all I can say is check on the Scream and GhostFace collectors group, and my link's in there somewhere. And if you find that the listing won't post to your country, message the seller. His English is not 100%, but he knows enough to understand and to respond and say okay, and he can alter the listing, make it the changes it's needed to allow you to buy it, and then off it comes. And it comes in this. It came in this chap, just two of them, nice, just for 2 bottle openers. And it says here Dutch post on it, so it came from Plettenberg, wherever that is. But I don't think it took long to get here, about 5 days, something like that. And yeah, open it up, and these were just about pristine. So again, there's your bottle openers. Here's your recent masks, apart from the skelly face, which we will add in at one point once I get some. And what else? I think that's it. Latex masks. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I think that's it, that's it, chaps. We're all done. And let's end the damn video because we've gone on a bit too long on this one. Something tells me I've got no timestamp on the phone. App controls the phone if I want it to. I'll turn it on tonight, but I can't see any timestamp saying 45 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour 10. So apologies for going on, but there is your devil face, your white plastic ghost face mask, based again off the silver chrome mould. Same mould, I'm definitely confirming that myself just from comparing. There's your latest on your EU stamps, your bottle opener that we've come across. Ultra whites are everywhere, get them while you can. And yes, metallics. Well, metallics, if you want them, you're going to have to talk to a nice American fan. But again, with the change in green this year being a nice bright green, and RJ saying yes, we wanted it brighter, people are gunning for them greens now. I mean, the blues and purples I love just as much, but yeah, everyone's favoured the green. And I've seen some fans just buy greens only, I've seen others just buy purple and green, just blue and green. But again, this is where you've got to know your fans, talk to them. Alright Sky, can you go out to your local savers and get me a couple of sets? And that's the trouble with the greens being very much wanted. It's hard to find sets now. But again, September the 12th, not October the 12th, so they're still out there. My grandma's sister lives in Canada, and she had a trip down the Old Value village, and lo and behold, what does she find? She said, "Oh, there's 2 greens, I got you both shades." I was like, "You what?" So she got me a blue, green, purple 2017, the nice bright green, and she says, "Oh, I got you this green as well on Skype." I was like, "Alright." And yeah, dark green. I said, "Oh, what's manufacturing on it?" And she's looking, and, "Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, 2016. I said, "Oh." I said, "You what?" I said, no. She goes, "Hang on, 2015. I was like, "Oh." So I got a dark green 2015 and a new set of 2017s coming soon, because she's due over in the UK soon, so she'll bring them with her. But again, they're not here for me to review and show on the video, which I'd have liked, but it doesn't matter. All good comes to those who wait, including Skelly Face as well. But look on the website, click the news link. At this time, it's the top news link. basically listing the devil face and the skelly face, and talks about the metallics as well. But look at those listings. Top text of shops, click the link which is the name of the shop and it goes to the link of the site. Top Toy, Five Below, what was the other one? Kmart, whatever else is on there. AAEFS or something is the other one, like an army surplus thing. It's a weird one, that. These masks have been found at Goodwill, the devils and the skellies. Go down to the orange text on the article on the website, and that's where the UK listing shops are. So get on there, have a gander, get your masks ordered, and happy Halloween from myself and this GhostFace and the devil face and everyone else in here, including Mr. Where is he? Mr. Fantastic on the end there, the fearsomes, Ace IS, GhostFace, White Sparkle Metallic, Silver Mask up here, Silver Latex. Yeah, we'll see you soon, chaps, and have a good Halloween. Although something tells me I may do another clip before then, showcasing the metallics and Mr. Skellyface. But that's it for now. Take it easy. As I say, auf Wiedersehen, happy Halloween, and see you later.